Bailey, Colorado, home for about 8,050 residents, but there are a few residents here that might not make it on the census. Bailey is known for having several sightings of the elusive Sasquatch, also known as Bigfoot. Bailey has been the focus of many TV shows on the subject, and one of the experts on the matter, Jim Myers, opened up the Sasquatch Outpost downtown Bailey. Join us on our adventure while we search for the Bailey Bigfoot.
Hi everyone, welcome to Exploration Unknown. Tonight, we're squatching. We're out in the Bailey. We're in Bailey, Colorado, and we're doing some squatching. We're in the Rocky Mountains. We're gonna wander through the woods here. We're gonna see if we can find Bigfoot.
And if we find him, we're dropping his ass.
Oh, we ain't gonna let him get away.
Proof.
We're at least gonna get some good pictures of him. Come on, Gene, let's go squatch.
Do you want me to? Okay. That baseball bat's not going to stay in your pocket.
It'll stay in my pocket.
It will not.
Do some tree knocking. Whoop! Whoop! Bildo's trying out the tree knocking on the tree, seeing if he can draw in any Bigfoots.
No one's ever really discovered why they think this might work, have they?
I don't know.
Gene, does anybody know why they do this?
Supposedly the Bigfoots will knock back sometimes.
Sometimes I think they think it might be that they can tell where each other are,
Okay, that makes sense.
or it's a territory thing.
Yeah, it's probably that.
They spend a lot of time trying to get you to walk you out of the forest and get away from them. They don't like.
I don't blame them. You know how we feel about people.
Yes, I feel the same. Okay. It just told me to hold it. I'm holding it.
Are we going down here?
Yeah, why not?
You good? Come on. All right. We're looking for squatch. We're squatch hunting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't want to get in your guys' shot.
Oh, you're all good, brother.
You're part of the scenery, man.
Beautiful night for it.
It is.
Well, good luck, guys.
Where's he at? Right.
So, Gene.
There were a lot of sightings here over the last several years, but they've died down.
Out here?
Well, I don't know about right here, but in Bailey, more down toward Bailey proper, like you were saying, out toward Willington Lake, Glen Isle, Ben Tyler Trail, all that side that is like backs up to the Lost Park area.
Okay. And
We're
so
not
you
in
guys
there.
know, we're in Slaughterhouse.
We're not in that Lost Park
Yeah,
area.
we're in Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse Gulch.
Slaughterhouse Gulch. Where we have spent quite a bit of time, but we haven't been out here for a couple of years.
Never really been out here at night.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we ever have been out here.
Bill found a tree break.
Tree break.
Tree break.
Sure sign of squash, tree break.
Possible tree break.
Well, the tree was broke for sure, but possible squash tree break. Not sure how we can tell the difference, but we're gonna try.
Ain't quite dark yet. It's weird how the ground's different here.
Yeah. That way. I think that's where they were dragging the slash,
Right.
because it leads right to that slash pile over there. Whoop! Whoop! One of these campers had 8 cents for the instrument.
Right.
Shit, I'm all into it now. I'm ready to punch. Whoop! Getting a little thick back here.
Yeah, it is.
There's water down here?
Well, there's a, up ahead here, there's a clearing that's got a bunch of cut scrub. Oh yeah, some water right there. This looks mighty squatchy.
Uh-oh.
I heard that.
Did I just hear a whoop?
Yes, back where we were.
Whoop! Sounded like it was coming from over that way.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Damn sure heard what sounded like a whoop.
Dog barking that way.
Yeah, I hear dog.
Well, I'm just talking the clearing right here.
You thought I heard something.
I heard.
Heading back to the whoops.
Back to the whoops. We're here for the whoops. You said whoop. Damn sure heard it. I would.
We'll see how it was coming from that direction.
Yeah,
I would say the odds are pretty good.
Yeah. I know I would. Wouldn't you? Woo! You ever watch that bunch of rednecks that do the squatch hunting?
Well, there's Bobo.
Is that him?
Bobo is one of the big dudes from the if Gene was here.
Is that the country redneck boys?
Well, Bobo I think is from California,
Okay.
but he's a big goofy dude.
Right. Where does he hunt at?
All over.
All over.
They have a show that they do quite often.
What are those two dark things right there?
Two dark things right where?
Stand up here. Look straight ahead.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Probably just wood maybe, but I didn't notice them before.
Whatever they are, they don't appear to be moving.
No, they don't.
We can mosey that way though.
Well, that's what I would suggest. It's probably just stumps, but they were just two dark things I didn't notice there before. Doesn't mean they weren't there.
Woo!
That's the dog.
Yeah. It might have been what we heard, because it wasn't a little dog, but it might have been that bigger dog I just heard. Woo!
You hear something else, so listen, listen, listen.
Dog.
No, it's not
I
one
think
of
that
them.
might have been what that, because when he barks, it sounds like a whoop,
I heard some crackling noises.
right? Fireworks. That's fireworks, right?
I think.
It's a weird sound. Joe, what's that sound?
Bill though.
You heard it, right?
I heard it, the crackling,
Yeah,
lots of it.
yeah. That was weird.
Eric's got my flare out.
Joe, what's that sound?
Bill though.
Sounded like it was coming from over there, but I mean, it sounded like the way certain firecrackers do, you know, the little
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did sound like a bunch of them. And the battery's dying quick.
Huh?
The battery's dying quick.
On my flare?
Yes.
Did you put batteries
I
in it?
charged it.
Well, that's weird. Why is it dying so fast?
I don't have an answer for that.
Well, you
You
should
got
say
some
it's-
Skinwalker Ranch
It's
shit going
because
on.
of Bigfoot, right? Because you believe in that woo-woo stuff.
It might be. The Skinwalker Ranch, man, it was killing all kinds of their batteries,
Yeah, it was.
dropping drones. Didn't see nothing on the FLIR, Gene.
Yeah.
Didn't see nothing on the FLIR.
That doesn't mean they're not here, because obviously Squatch knows how to
There's the
be
bat again.
furtive and secretive. Because there he is, yeah. Wow. Very cool. So you said over in this area they were talking about there
Not-
was some activity until recently? Or?
No, not here, but down in the other side of Bailey.
Okay.
And then what your sister just said was the first I've heard of
Down by
anything.
Wellington, yeah.
If it-
I bet if we go to the
Wellington Lake,
the-
for some reason,
the
seems to be
Sasquatch
the
shop.
spot.
and go to the map, I bet you there's pins here.
I bet there's not, but you have to pay to go into the museum to see the pins.
What, squash pins?
Yeah, the squash pins.
Oh, where sightings have happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
But all of the ones I've ever heard of, except for the one, I don't know where this one was because the place is kept anonymous with the stills the guy got of the one looking in the window at his house
Really?
was here in Bailey. And that has not exactly been debunked yet.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
What's it look like?
What I would think a Sasquatch would look like.
I mean, is it clear and really?
Pretty damn clear.
Oh shit.
If it's a fake, it's a hell of a fake. It was so interesting. I sent it to my mother,
Okay.
and my
Ah,
mom looked at
really?
it, and she's not in any way a believer.
Yeah.
And all she could say to me was, she was a little befuddled by it, and she said, "All I can say is because I'm an artist and I do portraits,
Yeah.
the eyes are too far apart to be human."
Huh. Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay.
I can't say.
I mean, there are some really high-end Squatch suits out there. I've researched them. They're out there. Good ones. And you know, we're humans, right? You would think, I mean, I'm a believer, right? Everybody here is a believer that Squatch can certainly exist.
Yeah, I believe.
You know, but nobody can ever get a good picture. It's like, you know, why not? And here we had one looking in a window, huh? At night? Huh.
Yeah, I have to find it for you. It's a good video. Not a video, they're stills. He had a video, it's a long story. It ended up being on his mother-in-law's computer, but he had a couple of stills from it, and I don't know. I don't know. It's something else. But it's here in Bailey. They're not going to say exactly where, because he had a house there. He doesn't want to be.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
But he
Every
gave the
fucking
whole
squat hunter.
backstory. It was bad enough that his wife went. He had to drive her back to town because she wouldn't stay in the house after that for a while.
So, you're saying that, yeah, definitely not a bear. Right?
Oh hell no, not
Definitely
a
not a bear.
bear. That's not a
You can see
bear.
it good enough to know not a bear.
It's peeking in the window. It blinks. It shuts its eyes. It opens its eyes. This, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to say about it. It's pretty intriguing.
Well, I think it's complete hubris to not at least consider that they are out there. You know what I mean? I mean, there's spots here in America where, you know, people think that we've seen every spot in every, you know, neck of the woods. We haven't. There's plenty of forest out here that no one has ever stepped a foot in. And, you know, we've got all kinds of strange animals popping up all the time. We discover stuff. It's certainly reasonable to believe that he exists. And why he's so hard to find.
I'm gonna get my night vision out. Can I do something with this light thing?
Yeah, give me a second. Look at bird mud.
I have to get it out of the pack. Hurry for me though.
You would think this would be a perfect night for squatching.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, like I explained to Eric, the best way to squatch is just to
Hunker down.
not go out squatching. Go out and do something else like camping.
Yeah, right.
And you make noise, you have a fire. That tends to you tend to get better results because then they get curious and they want to see what you're doing. So
Yeah.
walking around trying to find them, you won't.
Yeah, probably not. But, and like she said, you know, normally you're camping, right? Squatch gets curious. You know, maybe if you went deep in an area where people are seeing them, you set up a tent and then you just kind of hunker down.
Build a fire, play some music. That's
Yeah.
when that normally happens.
Right.
Then if you take a night vision camera or a FLIR, you may see something, possibly. 99% of the time you're not going to get shit, but that seems to be the way that it usually works. You got to go out to the woods to do something else for it to happen.
You know, Gene, that's a pretty party pooper attitude.
That's just the truth. If you can adjust it on the top, but
Yeah, these are pretty decent. Huh. I was expecting it just to be washed out, but I'm actually seeing the trees pretty good. What'd you pay for these?
not a lot. I don't know,
They
like
were pretty cheap
50
on.
bucks, 40 bucks.
Really? Huh. What does that sound again?
That sounds like a car.
That's somebody driving.
That's a car coming this way.
Yeah, it is. That was the lights I saw back over there. Not bad for 50 bucks.
Yeah, like I said, you can adjust them on the top too for in and out and
Right.
infrared, not infrared.
Okay.
There's a few big buttons.
Nice truck. It's either a lightning or a
Got a dog barking.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello. You guys are ready.
Whoop!
Shot mode.
Slim Jim. Got Slim Jim.
Got Slim Jims.
We got Slim Jim.
We've got Slim Jims. Slim Jim's here.
Slim Jim's here. Get your Slim Jims. Whoop!
Move forward.
Oh!
Man.
Oh,
Mark it on your calendar, July 30th. 2 meteor showers at the same time. Yep.
it'll be cloudy.
Not necessarily. It wasn't for that one.
Didn't see anything. I didn't move though.
Whoop! Yeah, I did. I saw quite a few. You actually got to get outside and look up, and it's good.
Yeah, I didn't look. My finger might want to bend.
My whooping's got dude's dog going off.
Yeah, just push the dog off.
he do that faith in us. He's waiting to see if we found one.
Right? Something wrong with them folks.
And they're armed.
Yeah, I ain't coming out here without a gun. There's shit out here that can eat us.
Yeah, great. I got the fucking almost 68 kiss my ass.
Well, so far, all we've gotten is some dogs barking. We did hear a possible one little whoop, but I think it might have been from a campsite. We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer. Maybe do some tree knocking here in a minute. See if we can stir something up.
Is there something in the road ahead of us?
Let me see. Hold it up.
What's that dot? See the dot?
I do see the dot.
There's something in the road
There
ahead
is
of
something
us.
in the road.
Well, we got something in the road. Unless it's part of a tree. Might be part of
That's
a
a
tree.
good knocking stump. Wonder if Sasquatch has his own like custom tree.
You still got something in the road?
Is that in the road or is it part of a tree?
Wonder if Sasquatch has his own like custom tree communication.
You still got something in the road?
Is that in the road or is it part of a tree? You know.
Let me see.
See what I'm seeing?
You saw something in the road? Keith?
What is that?
Hold this. We gotta focus it. There's definitely something hotter.
In the road.
Look in the middle of the road down there.
Yeah.
There's a dot down there.
You sure it's not that limb on that tree?
It's hard to tell.
I'm not sure.
Let me bust out the FLIR.
Man, these aren't bad. Wow. Yeah, I see what you're seeing.
Let me see if it shows up on the FLIR.
It's on the right-hand side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
close to the branch.
Close to the branch, but there is a dark space in between.
Yeah.
Oh, these are kind of cool.
I had something hot in the middle at first.
Still there.
It's still there.
Doesn't seem to be moving though at all.
I got a little something hot in the middle. See it?
I see it. The fuck is in the road? We gotta go that way to get to the car. Not that far, but.
I mean, there's definitely something hot down in the middle. It's a ways out though.
Yeah.
There's something in the little road down there.
Is it a branch?
Right
Is that
about
the
in the middle
branch?
of the screen.
I think Bill's got the light on it. I'll bet you it's a branch.
It's down there a ways. I just lost the FLIR.
We're just done.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Branch?
Yeah, for some reason it's lighting up more than the rest of the tree.
I know.
It's weird.
Must be leaves right there or something. Might have leaves with moisture in them.
Huh.
Yeah, you can look out your backyard at night and see everything.
Yeah, see right there how my lights shining.
Yeah. That's what it was.
And maybe because it was sticking out here, it got more heat during the day. Maybe. I think I turned them off by grabbing the button.
That's what.
Got him?
I think so. You gotta be quiet and look for a response. Bill. There's Bill.
You have lost Bill.
He's right here.
Right here. Man, the forest at night turns into a completely different place.
Yeah, it does.
Big time. Full of mystery and unknown.
Yeah, it's the moon.
What moon?
Not arisen yet.
Whoop! Whoop!
Yeah, normally Sasquatch sightings, they're never really close up, right? They're always kind of like on the other side of the field or the other side of the opening.
Look, it's Grimace Clubber back there. She's back there peeing in everybody's Cheerios because she's like, oh, this ain't how you Sasquatch hunt. Bobo doesn't like this all the time, but he just does it for TV because Bobo's a dumbass.
Not how you do it. It's only for TV. Actually, he doesn't do what you're doing. Only when they were getting paid to do it. For television. But you just don't like the answers.
Some aliens are gonna come out soon.
Get that light out of my face.
Let's let one of them woo-woo portals open up, Gene.
Down with a portal.
Portal opens up, I'm jumping in it.
Jump in it there. You jump in.
I'm jumping in the fucking portal.
Oh my God.
Been like, yep. Goodbye, cruel world.
I mean, if a portal opens up in front of you.
If a portal opens up in front of you, aren't you gonna jump in?
I mean, fuck yeah.
I mean, are you not? There's the exploration unknown vehicle. We made it back. We weren't eaten by anything. No squatches. But a fun night nonetheless. We got Bildo to come out with us and hang out doing some Sasquatch hunting.
On tonight's adventure, we did hear a possible whoop, but that's all we were able to obtain. It doesn't mean we will stop looking. We will keep searching for that elusive creature and maybe someday prove he's here.